Sight is a precious gift that provides us with insights about the world, our family, our friends, and our co-workers. Sight is how we experience the world, how we communicate, how we love, how we define our role in the world. Of the five senses, it is the sense of sight that gives us our mooring, our sense of place, of belonging. It is this gift of sight that provides us with a glimpse of beauty, of happiness, of acceptance. We interpret the world around us through sight. Sight is our first responder to joy, sadness, success, failure, and love. Sight anchors our lives in our connectedness with others. But when that sense of sight is lost, when vision becomes obscured, when the world you know becomes dark and your independence, mobility, and self-confidence are lost, what happens next? What do you do? Where do you turn? What will happen to your family, your loved ones, your work? How do you regain independence and the ability to navigate in the world without sight? On January 11th, 1999, Circuit Judge Joseph Donahay's life changed forever. Prior to that day, he, like most of us, took sight for granted.
On January the 11th, 1999, I underwent lower back surgery at a local hospital. Well, they put me under anesthesia at 7:25 in the morning, and it was about 6:30 that night, something in that neighborhood, that I began to come out from under the anesthetic in the recovery room. And there was somebody leaning over me, a male. Apparently, he was asking me questions. Did I know my name? Did I know where I was? And then he said to me, "How many fingers am I holding up?" And I said to him, "I don't see any fingers." And he put his hand right down. He actually touched the end of my nose. So I knew he had something in front of me. And he again asked me, how many fingers did he have up? And I told him I could not see any fingers. He must have backed away from the table where I was laying, and I heard him say to someone, "This guy says he can't see." My wife said to me one day, "Well, you know, we have to leave here pretty early tomorrow morning. We're supposed to be there at 9 o'clock. I said, "Beware." She said, "Well, I've made an appointment for you at Lighthouse of Pinellas." Here I was at Lighthouse of Pinellas for the blind and visually impaired. On January the 10th, 1999, if you had asked me, were there any blind people in Pinellas County, I would probably have shrugged my shoulders and said something like, "Well, I suppose there are, yeah, I guess." And had you followed with the question, well, what do blind people do? Where do they go? What do they do about their blindness? And here are people at Lighthouse of Pinellas that are going to teach me how to read in Braille. They're going to teach me how to operate a computer. They're going to teach me how pleadings, how cases, case law, things that I always did visually and did in writing, that I could do with a keyboard and with an earphone. Lighthouse of Pinellas taught me how to turn it on. I lost my sight on January the 11th, 1999. On October 10th, 1999, I went back to work full-time as a circuit judge to return to the bench and serve another 3 years as a blind circuit judge.
At Lighthouse of Pinellas, we have been serving the needs of blind and visually impaired individuals in Pinellas County for over 59 years. Our programs make it possible for individuals with vision loss to see hope, discover possibilities, and create solutions to independent, productive, and meaningful lives, gifts beyond measure. Your support will help ensure our mission to advance the independence and quality of life for individuals in Pinellas County who are blind or visually impaired continues now and well into the future. Lighthouse of Pinellas, we see things differently.